Thank you for tuning in to KCTV English News. I'm Angel Kim. The strike held by the Jeju Provincial Development Corporation's labor union has ended after 17 days. The labor union signed a final collective agreement at the semi-young building of the Jeju Advanced Science and Technology Complex on the afternoon of the 13th. The labor union tentatively agreed on the 10th to amend 16 of the 166 articles of the existing agreement and to remove a total of 3 articles. The union has returned to work on January 14th. The operations of the Samdasu water and tangerine processing plants, which suffered disruptions during the strike, are expected to resume. The labor union has been in negotiations since July of last year, but failed to reach an agreement on the issue of improving work environment, marking the first strike in history last month on the 27th. The number of students on Jeju Island who are eligible to vote on April 15th will be 1,996, with a decision to lower the election age from 19 to 18. According to the Jeju Provincial Office of Education, among 6,100 high school students this year, 32% of the students are aged 18 or older as of April 15th. The education authorities plan to revise school rules that used to limit and regulate political activities of students, as eligible students are now able to engage in political activities, such as joining political parties. The Office of Education plans to educate the young voters on the extent of their election campaigns or political party activities as instructed by the Ministry of Education before the general elections in April. The provincial government will implement a housing support project for middle-aged workers starting this year. The project is designed to provide housing assistance of up to 300,000 won per month for 2 years. The initiative will target small and medium-sized companies in the province that employ and house middle-aged workers. Businesses with 5 or more employees that provide housing to middle-aged workers aged 40 to 65 or that provide a monthly subsidy are eligible for the initiative. Applications can be submitted at the Employment Welfare Plus Center from the 1st to the 10th of every month. Chan-ho Park, head of the Jeju District Prosecutor's Office, has officially taken office with an inauguration ceremony on Wednesday morning. In his inauguration speech, Park stressed that since this is the year of the 21st National Assembly elections, he is preparing to tackle election crime so that people's political choices will not be distorted by money or power. He also stressed that he will do more to help heal the wounds of the victims of the April 3rd incident. The newly appointed 55-year-old chief is a native of Gwangyang Jeollanam-do Province and has served in major posts, including the Public Security Department of the Supreme Public Prosecutor's Office. The project for the first Jeju Literary Museum has been launched. The provincial government announced on the 14th that a groundbreaking ceremony for the Jeju Literature Museum was held on Yeonbuk-no Street in Donam-dong, Jeju City, and the construction project will officially begin. The museum will be a 4-story building with an exhibition room and a seminar room and will cost an estimated 9.7 billion won to build. The government is aiming to complete the construction by the end of this year and have it running by the first half of next year. The Korea Airport Corporation manages all of the airport facilities in Korea except for Incheon International Airport. The province is seeking management rights for the island's second airport to bring back profits earned from the airport to the island and minimize environmental damage. The province is reviewing establishing a so-called Jeju Airport Corporation. Todd Thacker reports.
The Korea Airports Corporation reported a net profit of 65.2 billion won in 2018 from its operation of Jeju International Airport. Experts say that if Jeju's second airport opens on schedule, by 2026, net profits could reach 230 billion won. Of this projected total, 56% of the profit, or 130 billion won, comes from maintaining the facility. The remainder is earned by charging airline companies landing fees. Officials anticipate that the province's coffers will take in revenue on the order of 130 billion won from the operation of the second airport. Recently, the province completed a year-long study on ways to be involved in the management of the new airport. In light of the expected environmental and psychological toll that the second airport will have on area residents, researchers said that an equitable share in profits must be allocated to local communities. They added that the province should be involved in the airport's management so that those displaced by the airport and the remaining area residents can be properly looked after and supported. As it stands, the provincial government has no power over noise pollution conditions and complaints at Jeju's current airport. Thus, the researchers stressed that in the case of the operation of the second airport and related issues, the province needs to take a hands-on approach. Provincial officials have suggested signing an agreement for mutual improvement with the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport and the Korea Airports Corporation. They pointed to revising the Jeju Special Act so that the province will have airport management rights. The province is reviewing the establishment of a so-called Jeju Airport Corporation to manage terminals, parking lots, and advertising at the second airport. A duty-free business at the new airport run by the Jeju Tourism Organization has also been suggested. Another proposal that is under review involves assigning priority to area residents for leases of shops and restaurants inside the new airport. The Ministry of Transport announced at the end of last year it would review the participation of local government in airport management and investments in airport facilities. The province is planning to ask Seoul to consider its suggestions and enter into negotiations. For the province to ensure that area residents and the overall welfare of the island is protected, it will have to reach a consensus with Seoul and carefully draft or revise the relevant legislation. This includes the Jeju Special Act, the Airport Facility Act, and the Local Public Enterprises Act. But in addition, it is imperative that the province ready itself for opposition from the Korea Airports Corporation. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Taking a look at our weather. Another day of cloudy skies for tomorrow. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 5 and the afternoon high 8 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 4 and 10. The low before lunch in Seongsan will be 3, and the high in the afternoon, 8 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, a low of 5 in the morning, warming up to a high of 8 degrees. Up on the mountain at Songpanak, the morning low is at -3 degrees, topping off at 2 degrees in the afternoon. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northwest and north at a speed of 7 to 12 meters per second, with waves between 1 and 2 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. You can follow us on YouTube at KCTV E! News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. See you tomorrow.